Anybody else been going through these death and rebirth experience like back to back? Anybody been having like downloads back to back to back and like releasing a lot and having to deal with certain things, like been really going through it, crying more than usual, being very sensitive to energies in isolation, not really feeling like you want to be around a lot of people right now? I think it's so many things going on, and I know I'm not the only one. Like, I get on here and I'm like, come on, y'all, let me know in the comments if y'all going through some of this stuff, because to me, I just feel like even though you know so many things about spirituality or just about rebirth and death experiences, and you feel like you've done all this work and everything like that, like it never ends. And I feel like that's something that we don't talk about as much as we should in the spiritual community, just any community, because I don't even want to put a title on it anymore, because like I'm starting to notice things within the spiritual community that I'm looking sideways at people like, are you sure? You want to tell them? Are you sure you want to tell them that? Like, why won't we just like, or are you sure you're still there? You know what I mean? Like, are we evolving, within the spiritual world? Like, we start off here with an understanding of something, and then like we evolve past that. And that's why a lot of times I tell people, this is where I am at this moment in time. Like, I know I'm going to be continuing to evolve even in the way that I think about things. But recently somebody asked me, where are you on your spiritual journey right now? And to me, all I could think about is the phoenix rising, Christ consciousness awakened, with karma and the unknown as my best friends coming at the same time, because I feel like I'm in the unknown right now, right? I don't know what all is, you know what I'm saying? Just the unknown is like in this position where you have to trust what's going on. And then I also feel like I'm watching karma play out in people's lives, where it's just like when somebody does something that I feel like is really not genuine, and they try to, do something to me. Like, I feel like my spirit tribe is on, like, I don't even know what to say, because I don't want to say fleek. I don't know what to say, because I feel like normally I don't really get to see things, a result of something that somebody's done to me, till like years later or a while later. And even, what I'm saying, but now I'm starting to see it play out right in front of my face, like back to back, like real, what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, what in the world? Somebody do something to me and they're not genuine, and they are jealous, and they're doing it out of jealousy, doing it out of envy, doing it out of whatever it might be. I'm starting to see them suffer for that, and for like, I'm like, whoa. And now I'm really starting to see, like, oh my gosh, like how much it is that I'm manifesting, because I'm like, look, when you mess with me, I'm not sorry, because like I am really, really nice to people and really sweet. I love people. I love working with people. And so I'm like, when you do certain things just because you're jealous, or just because like you feel intimidated, and I'm doing what I do, and I'm just being me, you know what I'm saying? Like, then things happen. And I want you to know you have that same protection too. Like, don't think that when people do you wrong or do you a certain type of way, that nothing happens, because it definitely does. It might not happen the way you think it is. It might not be in the same category, you know what I'm saying, and everything, but it something definitely does. And so I've just seen that more like recent, and it's happening back to back, and I'm starting to see people that I felt like was this way, and I'm just like, whoa, and I've also not really felt like being around a lot of people. But I feel like right now I'm realizing in life that those death and rebirth experiences that people talk so frequently about, those things don't just stop when you get to a certain level of consciousness. Like, that's how you evolve. Now maybe you might change the word from death and rebirth, and you might just say, well, I'm just evolving, I'm going through my metamorphosis stage, or whatever it is, right? You can name it whatever, but it doesn't stop. That's where I am on my spiritual journey. Things are coming up that I thought I was over, that I was just like, oh yeah, like I'm done with that, so like I done moved on, and different things. But I have, in a sense, in certain pieces, but there were pieces that where I'm going now, where you're going. Oh my gosh, yes, it is. So listen, this for you, and you already know, like you already been feeling it. Okay, so 508, guys, look that up. But look, there's places you're going to, another place in your life where even those pieces, even if it's a mustard seed, even those little thoughts that don't serve you anymore, those people, those places, those ideas, whatever it is, it doesn't serve you anymore. So where you're going, it can't go. Even if it's something that you feel like is small, it was something that was planted within you from an experience, from your parents' experience, passed down, whatever it might be, and you just can't go with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's meant to be where it is, and you're evolving past that, because remember, you're the one that's supposed to be creating this new cycle, this new experience. You're supposed to be the one that expands. You know, you're supposed to be the one that's here, that's doing something amazing for your family bloodline, for generations. And when I say generations, you guys, look, I never think small. So one thing you know about me is I don't think small at all. So when I mean generation, I'm not just talking about your family either. I'm talking about generations as in like broader, okay? Think bigger. Just whatever you're thinking right now, I want you to think bigger than that. Whatever you're asking for, I want you to ask for something bigger than that. Because I think that sometimes we feel like we have to start at A and then we had to go through B, C, D, E, F. And sometimes you do, but there are other times where it's just like you really don't have to go through a lot that you're going through. You don't have to stress as much. You don't have to take yourself through so many steps. One of the biggest things, we already talked about this, but one of the biggest things is consistency, and one of the other biggest things is really just kind of knowing who you are, and also your mind, your thoughts. What are you thinking? Because all of that ties into each other. So wherever you are in life right now, if you're like me, you're noticing that, hey, listen, like, this is something that I'm obviously needing to, get rid of because of where I'm preparing for where I'm going. And also, if you believe that you're there already, if you have that mindset and you start acting as if you are that other version of yourself, that new version of yourself, then that'll definitely help too. So even if you're not a good actress or actor, get good, because a lot of times, like for you, some of you are gonna have to act your way to the next level. You're gonna have to act it out. You're gonna have to be it, and try it out and see what happens. So I wanted to leave you guys with that, because like I've just been evolving, and it's been kind of like I've been trying to find a way to create balance. So it's been kind of overwhelming, but I'm thankful because I know that I'm not alone. And I know that like this 3-step method that I'm going to give you guys is definitely going to help you do this. I'm going to do that in part 2. So I'm going to see you guys in part 2. Don't forget to follow me on YouTube, Iswa the Infinite Goddess, which is going to be changing to Iswa the Storyteller really soon. I just told you guys, oh my gosh. But anyway, go follow me over there. I'm excited, and just wait till you hear what's coming. All right, so see you guys. Remember your magic today. Be magical and spread love.